Hello and namaste to all of you. This is Javin Shalu Singh from Department of Physiotherapy and Diagnosis. So for today's lecture, I'll be talking about vitamin A. So vitamin E, it is the active vitamin which was isolated from wheat germ oil and named tocopherol. So tocos here means childbirth and ferols means to bear and all means alcohol. So initial studies induced vitamin E deficiency in laboratory animals resulted in infertility and therefore the vitamin came to be known as anti-fertility vitamin. So now vitamin E is known as most potent biological antioxidant. So what is the basically chemical nature? So a chromium ring, which is consisting of tocol system with an isoprenoid side chain is present in all 8 naturally acting tocopherols. And of these alpha tocopherols, 578 trimethyl tocol has greatest biological activity. So the structure of vitamin E was elucidated by Paul Carrer, who was awarded Nobel Prize in 1937. Now, metabolism of vitamin E. So, normal blood level of tocopherol is zero point 0.5 to 1 mg per day, and it is absorbed along with other fats and needs the help of bile salts. So, tocopherol is absorbed and transported as chylomicrons, and it is stored in adipose tissues. So, during catabolism, the chromium ring and side chain may be oxidized and excreted in bile after conjugation with glucuronic acid. Now, what is the biochemical role of vitamin E? So, vitamin E is the most powerful natural antioxidant, and free radicals are continuously being generated in living systems, and their prompt inactivation is of great importance. So, vitamin E is a known biological antioxidant able to quench the lipid peroxidation chain and to protect the plasma membrane from attack of free radicals. So now the free radicals would attack biomembrane, and vitamin E protects RBCs from hemolysis by preventing the peroxidation, and it keeps the structural and functional integrity of all cells. So gradual deterioration of aging process is due to the cumulative effect of free radicals, and vitamin E also boosts immune response. So it reduces the risk of atherosclerosis by reducing oxidation levels of LDL. Now, vitamin E can depress leukocyte on oxidative bactericidal activity. Now, what is the interrelationship with selenium? So, selenium is present in glutathione peroxidase and is an important enzyme that oxidizes or destroys the free radical. So, selenium has been found to decrease the requirement of vitamin E and vice versa, and they act synergistically to minimize lipid peroxidation. So, this was all about vitamin E. Further about the deficiency manifestations of vitamin E, we will go through in next lecture. And until then, take care and goodbye.